guys, welcome back to Cooking at Pam's Place. I'm Pam and today we're getting ready to make what I am calling a heat wave sandwich. It is way too hot to crank up the oven and even cook on top of the stove. So today we're getting ready to make an ultimate cold roast beef sandwich. It is amazingly delicious. We're going to make a special spread to go on it because that's what makes your roast beef sandwich, your spread that you put on it. And if you want to learn how to make all kind of homemade food and dishes, easy, simple, made from scratch, take a second and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on that notification bell so you won't miss anything. And then just keep hanging around because I have a whole channel full of recipes that'll get you there. Let's get busy. Okay, we are back. Let's go over our ingredients, all of which will be in the description so you can make this cold roast beef heat wave sandwich too. First of all, we're using bolillo. This is a crusty type of bread. It's a Mexican bread similar to a crusty French bread. So it's kind of hard on the outside, not hard, but it's really soft on the inside, and it's used to make sandwiches, Mexican sandwiches, and I love this bread. If you can't find this bread, you can simply get a French roll and use it. Just cut it in half and slice it so that you'll have sandwich bread, or use whatever bread you'd like to use. Also, because this is a cold roast beef sandwich, you want to get deli roast beef. Now, get the thinly sliced roast beef as thin as you can get it, because the thinner it is, the better it is for roast beef. Now, if you have your own roast beef at home and you've cooked it, you can slice it, try to slice it very thin. For roast beef sandwiches, white cheeses go best. So you want your provolone or your gouda, even mozzarella, pepper jack, but you want it to be a soft cheese. Cheddar cheese is a hard cheese, and when you're not melting your cheese and you have it on a sandwich, you want a soft cheese. I actually slice this from a block. This is Gouda, so slice it as thin as you can as well. I'm going to be using some Swiss chard on my salad. You can use any greens you want, but mixed greens work best because, well, they're pretty. So they're pretty color. You can use spinach or regular lettuce if you want as well. I've got some red onion I'm going to slice up. Oh my goodness, what is a cold roast beef sandwich without pickles? You've got to have pickles, guys. Dill pickles. So I've got some dill pickle slices here, and then we're going to make our spread for it. So we'll need some mayo, mustard, softened cream cheese, and a few spices that I'll get to in just 1 second. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is slice our onion. Again, on sandwiches, you want to try to get your slices as thin as possible, and they don't have to be whole. Just do the best you can. I'm going to sit this over here with my salad greens. And so just get a few slices off of here. That'll be just fine. Just make sure they're as thin as possible. Okay, you want to do all your prep first so that after you make your spread, then you're ready to go. Next, we're going to go ahead and slice our buns. So if you have a bun that needs slicing, slice it, and if not, then you're good to go. So I'm just going to slice the top half right off of here as even as I can get it. Okay, so now we have 2 halves for our bun. Let me go ahead and knock the other one out and I'll be right back. Okay, so now it's time for us to make our spread. And let me say that you guys know, you all, the ones that have been with me the longest know I love recipes that are customizable. And I said that to say that if I'm using an ingredient that you don't like, switch it out. If you don't like red onions but you like regular onions, switch it out. If you don't like onions, leave them off. If you want to add tomatoes on your sandwich, put them on. If you don't like pickles, don't put them on, or use a different kind. Some people like bread and butter pickles. So make it your own. But the one thing you want to try your best to keep the same is this spread, because the spread is what's going to make this the ultimate cold roast beef sandwich, especially in this heat wave. So we've got softened cream cheese here, and I am just mashing it out just a little bit more to make sure it's good and soft to mix with the other ingredients. So now we're going to go in with a little mayo. And again, don't worry about the ingredients right now because I will have them in the description. We're also going to go in with a little mustard, just regular yellow mustard, not, oh, I can't think of the name of it, but the other mustards, okay? Just a little bit of mustard in there. We're going to add some adobo seasoning. Yes, guys, we're adding in some adobo seasoning. Oh my goodness, this spread is amazingly delicious. Going in with a little Himalayan salt. Again, excuse me, whenever you use salt and pepper, make sure it's to your taste. Onion powder and garlic powder. Now you want to combine this, just stir it until it is nice and creamy. I'm going to bring you up a little closer so you can take a look. Okay, once it's all combined, it should look like this, nice and creamy. Nice and creamy. You want to give it a taste at this point just to make sure it has all the ingredients that you want. Amazingly delicious. It is absolutely perfect. So now let's go ahead and build our sandwich. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is put down some of our amazing spread. Then we want to go down with some of our amazing salad greens, using any greens that you want on your salad, on your sandwich. Cold roast beef sandwich. Delicious, delicious, delicious. Then from here we're going to go down with a little bit of our cheese. Now with the roast beef, you want to fold it. Fold it and lay it on there just like that in different sections of your sandwich. Don't just lay a piece down like that. Fold it and lay it down. This gives height to your sandwich, and it's also easier when you get ready to take that bite. It doesn't have to be perfectly folded. You can just kind of ball it up almost. Now at this point, I like to go in with a little bit more cheese. Not a lot, but a little bit here and there. Some of my red onions, and I just kind of place them over different sections. Then we're going to go in with a couple of pickles. And then back on top again with a couple of more pieces of roast beef. And you're doing this on the top because you don't want it to get your bun to get soggy from the pickles. Then I like to add just a little bit more spread on the top bun. Make it all stick together. Go ahead and top her off, and you're done. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Isn't that delicious? Thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me today. I really do appreciate each and every one of you all. Please give this video a thumbs up and share it out. Let everyone you know, family, friends, and foe, what Pam at Cooking at Pam's Place is doing on a daily basis. I'm showing you how to make made from scratch easy, simple meals that you can make in your kitchen too. And I will see you next time. The good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. Delicious!